What is going on, everybody? Today, boys, we're reacting to jxmyhighroller, the best game I've ever seen in my life. The thumbnail is Luka Doncic, so I'm guessing, of course, it's going to be about Luka Doncic's historic fucking game, bro. Had 60 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists. All respect to Luka. I was just pissed off because you're getting in the way of Jason Tatum, which I don't like at all. But great game. Never do that again, please. Alright, can I play this video? Thank you. Alright, let's turn this up. Wait, what the fuck? Can I turn this up, bro? Hold up. Bro, what the fuck? Yo. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go Luka's cooking these boys. Unreal. Be another statue in Dallas. I guess 59. Let's do Luka. Bro. Everyone was fucking...
I was gonna post a different video today. Had the whole thing planned out and ready to go. It was gonna be awesome. And then this happened. Luka Doncic just had one of the greatest games in NBA history.
Yeah.
Today's video is sponsored by...
I'm trying to do... Oh, I can't do the volume, bro. Alright.
At the gym, maybe you're in the car or just getting things done.
jxmyhighroller, getting sponsors, we like those.
You can enjoy a great audiobook, a podcast, or even
wait, that's it there, I'm tripping.
All hands-free at... Here's a list of the greatest games in modern NBA history dating all the way back to 1979, according to GameScore.
GameScore
is a stat that uses all of the data from a given box score to measure a player's productivity and impact for a single game. Generally speaking, a game score of 10 is an average performance by an average player. A game score of 20 is considered a good game even from
Tatum!
A score of 30 is really starting to get into uncommon territory. Think all NBA level player on a very productive night. Throughout an entire NBA season, there's usually less than 50 games that exceed a game score of 40. Think best game of the season from a superstar. And once we creep into games that have exceeded a game score of 50, we are entering a territory that only a handful of players in NBA history have ever accomplished. Stephen Curry has never had a single game in his entire career that yielded him a game score this high. Neither has Kevin Durant. LeBron has only done it once in his entire NBA
Butler's up there, Trae Young's up there.
And Michael Jordan accomplished this feat more than any
other
player with 4 of these games throughout his entire career. But at the very top of the list are the 10 best games in modern basketball history.
Devin Booker?
Luka's game against the Knicks on Tuesday night earned him a game score of 56.3, the 5th best single game performance ever. 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Like, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Only the second 60-point triple-double in NBA history. This is the best regular season performance I have ever seen live with my own 2 eyes. Because if Luka's record-breaking stat line wasn't historic enough, the kid put up these numbers while pulling off an almost impossible comeback. With just 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Mavericks were down by 9 points. At this point, 99% of teams will just concede and call it a game. In fact, throughout the last 20 years, there have been 13,884 teams that were down at least 9 points with 35 seconds or less remaining. Prior to Tuesday night, here's a list of the teams that pulled off a
bro, I don't think enough people talked about this little comeback that they did. I don't think I've heard one person talk about this comeback. Like, because Luka Doncic's game-winning shot and his historic game, no one talked about this fucking comeback. They came down with, 35 seconds left and 9 points. That shit's crazy, bro.
Comeback in these games. None of them. Not one team in the last 2 decades has pulled off a comeback of this magnitude. Until Luka and the Mavs did it.
Are you serious?
After on a 6-3 run in just 29 seconds of game time, Luka found himself at the line with just 4 seconds left on the clock. He sinks the first free throw. But
bro, you know what's fucking crazy, bro? What did I do? I did this same play, so I was down, how much points? Down 3 points, they fouled me on purpose, IRL. So I shot it, made the first free throw, and I missed on purpose, got the rebound, shot it, and got fouled. I made the first free throw, and I missed the second. I clutched up so hard to miss the last free throw, and I lost the game. We could have drawn it.
They're still down 2. So now Luka's got to pull off a miracle.
And I had 30 points as well.
Winning this game would mean Luka would have to intentionally miss a free throw, beat 5 bodies to the ball, and somehow hit a shot in 4 seconds.
And you know what's crazy about this shot? Luka literally stands here. It's game over, bro. Look at him. He just stands there, and then these fucking dumbass fucking Nick fucking Oh my god, they're so dumb. They fucking collide. Oh my god, and they do that.
And that's exactly what he did.
Oh, you're not, sorry, I keep pausing. You know what also is crazy? So many fans left. I went back in the game. I watched maybe 50 people get up and leave. They're regretting that. They are regretting that so much. Oh, I got a fucking ad, bro. Bro, I need to get this ad blocker, but I don't know how, bro. I don't know how. Because every time I try to download, it says download failed. Like, bro.
Once in a lifetime comeback, paired with this game-tying shot, is a highlight that most players could only dream of pulling off. And not only did Luka do it, this was his 54th point of the game. Luka Doncic is absolutely unbelievable. And right when you think you've seen everything the kid can do on a basketball court, he gives us this historic performance. And quite possibly the craziest part about all of this, the kid is only 23 years old. Here's a chart of the greatest games from all-time NBA greats before they turn 24. Towards the bottom, we've got Garnett, Dirk, and Iverson. As we make our way up, you'll see Steph, Westbrook, and CP3. Keep going up and you'll find that the greatest players of all time were always really good. Giannis, Harden, and LeBron all had similarly great games before they turned 24. And at the very top is Nikola Jokic, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal. 3 of the best games we've ever seen from young players. And then there's Luka, who put together a game so good, it doesn't even look like it belongs on this chart. This kid is something else. And after his historic performance, he is now averaging, are you ready for this? 34, 9, and 9 a game on 62% true shooting percentage.
That's pretty good, but like Tatum's winning. That's the thing. That's the difference between him winning the MVP. Celtics are winning.
These numbers don't even make sense.
And his plus minus is way better than Luka's.
I'd think they were a typo. In fact, if you told me 6 years ago when I started covering the NBA that a 23-year-old would be putting up these numbers in 2022, I'd ask if we invented time machines and we somehow managed to go back to 1987 and transport a young Michael Jordan into today's NBA. If you showed me this box score without any context, I'd literally think whoever pulled this off was the greatest basketball player of all time. And then if you told me the same guy who piled up these numbers also pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in NBA history in the same game, I wouldn't hesitate to call you a liar. It's just not possible. What is this? 2K? It's just fact,
bro, seriously though, this is a fucking 2K style line. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Out of every player in every game since the inception of the NBA, Luka is the only player to achieve a 60-20-10 game. Truly a unicorn of a performance. In fact, if we add up all of Luka's counting stats, points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, his performance adds up to a whopping 94. To put this almost unbelievable total into perspective, here's a list of the most productive games in modern NBA history dating back to 1979. Just to even crack this
it's all just gonna be Wilt.
To have a counting stat total that exceeds 71. That means a player can put up a 50-point triple-double and still not even make this list. You'll see a lot of James Harden on here, a lot of Russell Westbrook and Michael Jordan. Among big men, you'll find Joel Embiid a few times, Anthony Davis, Hakeem, DeMarcus Cousins, and others. But despite the tens of thousands of games that have been played over the last 43 seasons, only 24 individual performances exceeded a total of 80. And at the very top, right behind the best statistical game of Michael Jordan's entire career, is Luka's masterpiece.
Bro.
The second biggest game in modern NBA history, and the best game I have ever seen with my own eyes.
But that's actually it's not Luka. Bro, that's actually great. It is pretty crazy, bro. It annoys me because he's getting interfere with Tatum, which I don't like. But respect to Luka, bro. Great fucking game, not gonna lie, bro. And you are one of the best players in the league right now, so respect to you. But I'm still not liking you because you can't interfere with Tatum. But W video by jxmyhighroller. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.